and this is the conundrum for identity politics. We're really paying for the success of the Democrats in identity pandering, in creating these monolithic voting blocks of Asians, of women, of Hispanics, of blacks, of you name any particular protected class, gays, doesn't matter what it is. They create these things and they say, the Democrats say, we're for you. Whatever you want, we will give you. Those guys, leadership is not taking a Boy Scout troop to Pizza Hut. Leadership is telling them they can't go to the Pizza Hut. They got to stay home and do their work. Nobody's willing to do that. So because the pandering has become so acute, you've got these massive voting blocks that will vote Democratic every time because they're Santa Claus. They're handing out the goodies. Well, Romney now has this dead Border Patrol agent, which ought to be an outrage. Somebody ought to get tough with Mexico, not just China. And yet, 71% of likely Hispanic voters say they plan to vote for Obama. So if Romney gets tough, he drives Hispanic voters away. I guess on this minority question tonight, where I'm going with this is it possible? Is it even possible anymore to get a substantial portion of a minority vote unless you give those people exactly what they want? Now, maybe that's true for everyone. I don't know. But leadership is not giving people what they want. Leadership is telling people it's not my job to give you what you want. If you want to break the law, if you want amnesty, if you want more food stamps, if you want to bail out for your business, that's not my job. My job is to keep you free. There's going to be a portion of the debate tonight that's on the role of government. And I think the crisis in America right now is that nobody understands the role of government. Well, I shouldn't say no one. You do, I do. But the vast majority of Americans do not understand the role of government. They look at government as though they are a parent, a family member. And what's the job of a parent or a family member? To take care of the family. Takes a village. No one looks at the real power of government, which is force. And if you give to government the pure raw power of force with guns and bombs and prisons, then government may only use that force in legitimate ways to repel illegitimate force. It may not use that force to take from me, which is mine, and give to you, which is not. It may only use that power. May only use that power to enlarge freedom, to protect person and property and estates. Once you allow force to be used to redistribute income, to tell people how to live their lives, then all is lost. And the real conundrum, the real crisis we face is people have no compunction whatsoever, no hesitation whatsoever in using the power of governmental force to take that which belongs to somebody else and give it to themselves. And so, when Eugene calls up from wherever he was and says, you don't understand, we black folks vote Democratic. It's not Obama, it's not that, even though his numbers are much higher than white Democrats. It's not that. It's that we like Democrats. Well, why is that? Because they give us what we want. Hispanics, we vote Democrat. Why is that? Because the Democrat Party is promising us what we want. We've now reduced politics to vote buying. Here's what you want, here's what I'll give you, without any concern whatsoever about what's good for freedom, what's good for individual rights, what's good for the minority of one. The most important minority ever is the minority of one, the individual. We have lost that role of government, and until we get that back, the future is going to be very, very cloudy indeed.